awesome, absolutely awesome.
I love it when a plan comes together. Definitely worth a look. Yeah, it was well on par.
Right, hi guys, evening. So I'm back. I've been to see Men in Black 3. I'm doing this review of, if I can get my tongue right, with collaboration with obviously GBPostersdotcom. Okay, as I say, check out their website. They've got some awesome posters, by the way. If you want to get some merchandise off them, get on there. So Men in Black 3 sees the return of Will Smith as Agent J, and of course Tommy Lee Jones as Agent K, and of course introducing, well I say introducing, but we'll bring into the mix a certain Josh Brolin, who plays a younger version of Agent K. And the story in this film is that somewhere in the past 40 years, K has been murdered, and it's up to J to go back in time to 1969 to pretty much stop said murdering from happening, because his death pretty much culminates in a huge number of events that involve an alien invasion in the present day. So it's up to, as I say, it's up to Jay to go back in time, stop that from happening. Obviously, it's easier said than done, isn't it? But nothing's ever easy. Before I actually delve further into the film, what I want to quickly say is that with regards to the third installment of the Men in Black franchise, there were some ups and downs as to whether or not this movie was even going to get done. Scripts were rewritten, scripts were thrown out, scripts were brought in again, and cast weren't too sure as to whether or not they're going to do it. They weren't too sure if even the likes of Tommy Lee Jones was going to be involved. So much was in the air, but finally here it is. It's available, and what I'll say is, in terms of the storyline, as I've already said, so obviously Jay goes back in time. Without giving too much away, I will say that it's not too bad. Better than the second, not as good as the first, but it holds itself. And the cast, as I say, Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones, even Emma Thompson is in there as well as Agent O. But Josh Brolin, for me, stole the show as a younger version of K. It was just amazing. He had the mannerisms of how Tommy Lee Jones acts as K right down to a T. It was amazing. So it was very interesting to see him as a younger version. It was just brilliant. Everything that Tommy Lee Jones does as the older version, Josh did it correctly, greatly as the younger version as well. So where was I? Yeah, effects wise, pretty good. All the comedy quirks are in there as well. There's some interesting one-liners, especially from Brolin's Agent K, but also Will Smith has a few moments as well, and there's a comical moment for Emma Thompson which I thought was really funny. It pretty much had the cinema on its knees laughing. The other thing that I will say is that the time jump that Agent J had to do from the top of the Chrysler building, it literally does what it says on the tin, because he jumps from the building, and as the moment happens where he's about to jump through time, everything goes right back to the beginning, like to the dinosaur era, and then you see the world around him just evolve till he gets into 1969, and it really was amazing. I thought that was a nice touch. But overall, as I say, the actual premise of it was pretty good. As I say, it could have been better. There were times where it felt a bit slow. There were also moments where you thought, this is trying a bit too hard, there's a bit too much effort coming into it. But what I will say is that pretty much towards the end of the film, there's a very, very touching moment, okay, that involves Agent J, and it totally got me because I did not expect it at all. Big surprise. But it does involve the actual whole Agent J going back in time kind of thing, does involve a major event that took place in 1969. So there's a clue for you. Without giving too much away, there's a clue for you to what the film might involve. But yeah, like I say, after that, the touching moment for Agent J was very, very, very good. I thought it was really nice. It was gives you an idea, kind of answers that question about Agent J himself. Even he didn't know about it. But yeah, overall, really good. Get yourself down there to see it if you want. What I will say is, in terms of the 3D, there are moments in the film where the 3D works, but I wouldn't say on the whole it works for the whole film. Parts of it, yes. specifically the time jump, especially the time jump. It does work for the time jump. So if you want to see it for that, go for it. If you don't want to see it in 3D, then by all means you don't have to. You know, no one's forcing you. But yeah, gets a thumbs up from me. So brilliant. I shall be back next week with the reviews of both Snow White and the Huntsman, which is on Wednesday, the 30th of May, and then on the Friday, 1st of June, is that of the awaiting of Prometheus by Sir Ridley Scott. So really looking forward to that. And those two reviews will be up next week, Wednesday and Friday next week. Okay, that's it. I'm talking too much again, rambling. Oh dear. Right, I'll see you all later. Bye.